So I'm doing this video from my car because we are traveling right now and we're in the middle of South Dakota and this is the quietest place. So this is where we're gonna do it. I wanted to give some tips today on what to expect when flying domestic in the USA right now during COVID-19. It's a lot of questions that people have. Is it safe? Is it not safe? Should I fly? Should I not fly? I think all these questions are reasonable and personal, so I will give you my tips and what I think. So on a recent flight that we took, we flew Delta. So some of these points might be different if you fly a different airline or if you fly a longer flight. Our flight was only an hour and a half. We flew from SMF to SLC. Do you know your airport codes? So what to expect? Everyone who enters the airport needs to wear a mask. You have to wear a mask throughout the entire airport. And you have to wear a mask on the plane, and you have to wear a mask when you reach the other airport on the other side. I honestly think that's the worst thing about it, and it's not that bad. Security lines are short and they move really fast, so you don't need to be there a couple hours before your flight. You can actually shorten that time period. Make sure you pack plenty of snacks, especially if you have kids. The airport restaurants and stores are, for the most part, closed. And especially if you're flying at night, they're all going to be closed. When we flew in the middle of the day on a weekday, just one general store was open and one restaurant was open and everything else was closed. Make sure you pack plenty of food.
I want to be smart. Get Smarties from Smarty Pen Sky. Smarties everywhere.
Between each flight, they thoroughly clean the plane. And they also hand you a hand sanitizer thing when you board the plane, at least Delta did, so that you can wipe off your area if you feel like you need to. One of the changes that we noticed when we boarded the plane is that they boarded from the back first, and then they fill in the rest. Social distancing is still encouraged. Stay 6 feet apart from people in lines. Wait to get up in the plane after the seatbelt sign goes off and you've landed. When you board the plane and you're with a group, then you can sit with your group of friends or family, whoever you're with. Other people that are on the plane that are not with you will sit at least a seat apart. So you are not sitting right next to somebody on the plane. And I believe they're only doing that for another month or two on certain airlines. And my favorite thing of all about flying during this pandemic is the airplane ticket prices. Have you seen those? You can fly anywhere in the USA from $50, and I think the most expensive one I've seen is $200. Buy those tickets. Oh my gosh. But bottom line, you do you. You do what's best for your family. You do what's best for you. If you're uncomfortable flying, don't do it. If you feel safe and want to take advantage of all the deals and the cleanliness and still be able to travel during this time, that's what we're doing. We're all for it. If you find yourself needing to fly and you're still weary of it, a couple extra tips are to use the bathroom before you board the plane so that you don't use the bathroom on the plane. Also, turn on the vent over your seat on the plane and it'll circulate the air around you. So I hope this was helpful and you feel educated and informed about flying on domestic flights in the USA during this time. And we hope it'll help you make your decision whether to fly or not and whether you can start planning those travels. Personally, I would take advantage of all those discounted prices and go somewhere you've always wanted to go in the US and never wait for someday, because as you can see, life can change pretty fast. I hope this was helpful for you guys. Please feel free to ask me any questions in the comments or leave any extra tips in the comments that I may have forgotten so that people can make a clear, informed decision about whether or not to fly during this time or to travel at all. So thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe and ring the bell. We would love you to stick around. Thanks. Bye for now. We're gonna go across one more time.